weekend. 2 stars, 3 chances to see the Thomas Crown Affair.
Do you really think I'm going to sleep with the man I'm investigating?
1 last chance to see the Thomas Crown Affair, tonight at 8 on TNT.
Probably immediately following our coverage of NASCAR. 3 hours worth of red flags today.
You know, I just saw that. It said, "We know drama." And I'm telling you, the drama is going to be the fuel. And how many more times they have to stop?
I believe so. Went back, that last top off there was with 95 laps to go, and only a few guys came in. Hey, Mark Martin might be in good shape if that electrical system holds up for him, because he came in and got the top off there.
That's right. He can make it the rest of the way, and I believe that probably Kurt Busch can as well.
They can make it the rest of the way on one more stop.
Yeah. And these guys, I think, Sterling Marlin, Bill Elliott, will have to stop twice.
Look at that. 17 of the last 22 races. The driver leading the most lap has finished a win the last 2 seasons.
Sterling, if I were you, I'd back up and let Bill lead a while.
Yeah, we better do it quick. There aren't enough laps left for Bill to have led the most.
That's true.
Sterling's been out in front 73 laps today. Elliott 16.
Ricky Rudd loses another spot. That's 9th as Kevin Harvick goes by him.
The infamous tunnel turn.
You know, and Ricky Rudd, the 28 driver, told his crew chief, Michael McSwain, earlier in the day that he just didn't feel like his car was good enough to beat these guys. And now, as it's getting later, overcast and cooler, all these cars are going to really have an advantage on Ricky Rudd.
Well, here's one thing real interesting. Right here, he's about 400 RPMs lower than Ryan Newman's car when he comes off the turn 3. So that makes a big difference on your straightaway speed. So he's not getting off the corner, I don't think, as good as Ryan Newman, because he's that far down on RPMs, or that much further down than some of the guys that aren't shifting. What did we see high there? Were you paying attention?
8,800
8,800
is the maximum we saw.
If we can watch Ryan come out of turn 3, right about where Ricky was at 64 or 6,500. Let's watch right here as he exits turn 3. Right when he gets this thing about straight for a second or two, right about here, see, 7,400 RPMs.
Watch this thing. He does not shift. 9,000, 91, 92, 3, 4. Oh, baby.
Screaming.
Screaming that engine is right.
Just past 300 miles, but it's got to live for another 200.
Or dark, whichever comes first.
Goes into turn 2, tunnel turn. 9,000 and change.
You know, that's another whole point of strategy discussion there. Are we going to get the full distance in before dark?
And Alan, that's something that's figured in up and down pit road. Also, it is clouded over. Guys are also checking the radar. So you have to decide what race you're running. If it's the Pennsylvania 500 or maybe the Pennsylvania 450.
Yep. Here's the challenge for 4th spot with Kurt Busch on the move.
And Kurt Busch goes by on the inside, and we'll take that spot away from Jarrett.
78 laps to go. Make it 77 now. As Pep Boys presents the Pennsylvania 500 NASCAR on TNT.
Clear all around. I believe this race is going to end at 175, 175, 10-4.
The word being passed from NASCAR race control to the teams just seconds ago. This race will end 25 laps shy of its scheduled distance because of the onset of darkness.
So we can take the fuel issue and just throw that right out the window, because everyone will have to stop one more time.
And that'll probably come about 20 laps from now. We're at 125. They were all in.
But right now, as they run, pressure's on these two cars, crew-wise, because the way Elliott's going to get in front of the 40 car will be in the pits.
Yeah, he hadn't been able to pass him on the track.
Right.
Check, Wally was talking a minute ago about Ricky Rudd and Ryan Newman and their RPMs and relative speed coming off turn 3. Let's check our speed trap there and see how these first few cars come off. What kind of speeds they're turning at that point on the track you see highlighted.
Bill Elliott, 160.
Wow. Kurt Busch, faster than the 40 car. Matt Kenseth quicker at that point.
And Kenseth easing in on Ryan Newman to try and challenge him there for the number 6 spot.
And the last time by, Kurt Busch was the quickest car.
Overall lap, not just the speed trap.
Exactly.
All right, we got a lot of things going on here. We got new race distance been set up. People thinking about their strategies, when they're going to make their final pit stops. So let's take a break here. We'll come back and check in with some of the teams on pit road, find out what the latest thinking is. Sterling Marlin leads at Pocono.